Hi everybody and welcome to a brand new episode of Video Game Dad, the show that suffers many embarrassing deaths. I'm the VG Dad, and this of course is the VG Kid. The vast majority of the games we cover on this show are console games, and there's a good reason for that. I grew up with a Mac, and frankly, there weren't a lot of great games for the operating system. However, the few that do exist are generally so well regarded that they eventually get ported onto other systems, and spawn entire franchises. Today we are playing a game that has such a broad appeal, it even became a major motion picture. Tread carefully, it's time to play
Prince of Persia.
That's right, we are playing Prince of Persia for the PC. Are you ready to get started?
I don't know.
Okay then. Alright.
Well, this is a pretty random game.
Yeah, but all the games we play are pretty random. They're also old, because we play random old games.
I don't know what this is about.
Well, it's about being a prince, and it's about being in Persia, and it's also an insanely, ridiculously difficult game. But it's a highly nostalgic game, so we're gonna play it.
Well, we have a guy that just walks.
We do have a guy that just walks. I'm gonna go ahead and warn you guys.
And runs. And
Yep, that's pretty much what he does.
backwards.
He walks and runs. I'm gonna warn you guys ahead of time. If you're not familiar with this game, you're probably going to just be seeing a couple of screens. Because of stuff like that. It's a really, really difficult game. But, you know, they had to be when they were old because they had to get their money's worth.
Why does this game make you break walls?
Because that's how you progress. If you guys are not familiar with Prince of Persia, well, you're in for something special. A special next level of frustration as I try and brute force my way through any simple part of this game. Because like you guys saw at the beginning, you're given 60 minutes to get through the game. Which seems like not a lot of time, but that's actually pretty generous. I have beaten this game once. Oh, please don't die. Oh, I'm gonna die. Actually, you know what? I swear there's a way to, like, sneak. Yeah, you just hold down the action button and you can sneak. Oh, okay. This is actually just up above is a great place to die. I totally forgot about sneaking. That's kind of a key function, because as you can see, you can sneak through these spikes, but if you're going at full speed, they will 100% murk you. So don't run through spikes. Pro tip. I was looking at the Wikipedia page for this game, and this one in particular, the very first Prince of Persia game, had something like 20 ports. I mean, that's a gross generalization. I know it's certainly more than that.
Well,
and this is not the one. Oh no.
Guys, Merry Christmas.
I think it might actually be past Christmas by the time this goes up.
I mean...
Okay, now I have to try not to die. Timing!
I got lots of things for Christmas.
Yeah, you don't have to pretend that much, honey. It's okay.
Why is there a skeleton laying on the floor?
Well, because I'm in the dungeon. Basically, you get captured, and ooh, flashing. And...
What's a dungeon, you guys? Comment down below.
A dungeon is a place where they put criminals.
You're
what, baby?
weird.
I know. This is not the one I'm most familiar with, because I never actually played DOS games as a kid, because my dad was a Mac user.
This is really creepy.
Yeah. My dad is a Mac user, so we had an Apple II. So the version of this game that I was familiar with was, of course, the Apple II port. Or no, actually, no. We didn't have this on the Apple II, because the DOS the original version of this game was released on the Apple II. And then it was ported to DOS, which is the most common version, I believe. But then there's also a Mac OS version. Oh gosh, okay, I gotta sneak through the spikes. Don't get murked. Don't get murked. Don't get murked. But the Mac OS version is the one that I'm most familiar with. It's got slightly updated graphics. It looks shiny. There's possibly some added levels and cool security features in the instruction manual that make it... It's basically supposed to be copy protection, but, you know, with the internet, there's about 100 PDFs that you can find. But I decided to do this version over the one that I'm most familiar with. 55 minutes left. That's no bueno. For one, just because it's easier to find this version. Oops. Gosh. Okay, there we go. For one thing, it's just easier to find this version, and also it's just the one that most people are probably familiar with. So we'll talk a little bit about the game. As you'll notice, the dude kind of has a interesting looking run cycle, and he's got a lot of... Ooh, that's a switchy. Okay. Oh, no! Well, I got murdered.
Game over, VG Dad.
Press button to continue. Over. And you're back at the beginning. See, this is why you're probably only going to see the first stage of this game, because dang.
G-O-V-G Dad.
Is that game over, VG Dad?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all right. The creator of the game, Jordan Mechner, he actually took footage of his brother running around and rolling and doing cool action-y moves, and he rotoscoped them and transformed them into what you see here. So that's a cool thing. Come on, get the sword. Get sword, you stupid man. Yay, I did the thing. It's got that nice DOSy sound.
Swords now.
No, I still just have the one. It would be nice if I got to keep 2 swords, but alas, this game is hard.
I like a new show.
You like a new show? Why don't you tell the audience about this new show that you like?
It's called Gravity Falls.
Poke. Come here. Poke. Poke. Yeah, get poked, son.
Yay!
What? No.
Game
Go
over,
away, sticky keys.
random guy.
Game over, random guy. Yeah, the problem is that the action button is the shift button, and if you're playing on Windows, you hit the shift button 5 times in a row, and it's like, you want to turn on sticky keys? No sticky keys. I do not want that. No! For goodness sake. What do I have to do here? Oh, there it is. Okay, sweet. You gotta find the switch. Hey, we actually got to level 2. Or I'll just run right past the door.
Up.
There we go. Yay, we got to level 2. And I think you can't actually save until level 3. Which, I mean, old games, guys. They really like to mess with you.
Well, this is getting weirder every second.
Yeah, well, that's just real. Ooh, and there's the Sands of Time. Not to be confused with the Sands of Time. Or the other Sands of Time.
And we saw the princess.
Yeah, I believe that's the plot of the game. Like, I mean, I skipped right past that intro screen because I was like, I don't have time for this.
51 minutes left.
Hopefully I don't squander them. Uh-oh. Womp. Oh, that's going to fall away on me too. All right. I got a present for you. It's Pointy Death. It's Pointy... Oop, I missed. Come here. Come on. Get murked. Get murked. Oh my gosh.
Get dead. Game over, random guy again.
Yeah. Ooh, alright, this is gonna be ugly. Here we go. Jumpity!
Can I say the cat fact of the day?
Cat fact of the day? Alright, let's hear the cat fact of the day.
Cats always like to play with toy mouses.
Nice. I managed to kill a dude without enabling sticky keys. I rule at video games.
This question of the day.
Oh, we have a question of the day too, and not just a cat fact of the day. You guys don't know just how lucky you are with all these of the days.
This is the question of the day.
Boy, I am wasting those. I'm going to need them real bad. All right, let's hear it. What's the question of the day?
Have you played this game ever?
That's a really good question. I hope people have played this game. I love this game. It's definitely very primitive by today's standards. Whoops.
I don't.
Well, you don't play.
It's really weird.
You don't play a lot of the games that we play. That's kind of the point of the show, is to... Oh, no. Okay.
It's past Christmas and you're still being weird?
You'd think you'd be used to that. I'm weird 365 days a year. Get murked.
That's 2 years.
No, 365 days is a year. That's...
No, it's 2 years.
I promise you that's how it works. You want me to pull up a calendar and prove you wrong?
No.
Okay, then I won't. All right, try not to die. No.
No.
Oh, great. Bad timing, sticky keys. Poor form. Well, that's the risk you take when you play old games on new operating systems. Oh, lordy.
G-O-V-G, Dad.
Oh! I actually still get to start on this level, so that's nice. I just don't get to save until level 3. Well, alright. Come on. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. No, freaking sticky keys! Oh my god! Come on.
What
Ow.
are sticky keys?
Well, basically what sticky keys is, it's supposed to be an ease of access thing. It's supposed to actually help people who have issues with typing. So it is actually a useful thing. It's just the layperson is not going to need it. Come here. There we go. All right. I made quick work of that, dude. Oh, you jerk. I don't know what that word was. It was supposed to be jerk and dirtbag, but it kind of came out as mushmouth. Come on. I disabled that shortcut. So, pro tip when you're disabling things on your computer, you need to actually hit apply in order for it to apply the changes. Otherwise, you still get stuck and murdered by a dude. No, sir. No murder today. Yeah, I mean, it sort of, like, it makes sense because this game came out in a time when operating systems weren't super sophisticated, so, like, you know, sticky keys didn't really need to be a thing, but now we live in a world where you need to use a lot of different shortcuts.
Here's a fact about fire.
A fact about fire.
It will burn you. And it is really hot.
Is that the fire fact of the day?
Yeah.
All right, fire fact of the day. All right, let's try not to die. So anyway, as I was trying to say before my computer actively rebelled against me, or, you know, operator error, the Prince of Persia Sands of Time. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with that game. It came out in, was that 6th generation? It's PlayStation 2, GameCube. Hold on, let me finish what I'm saying. It's PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox. And it was basically a reimagining of this game. But there's an Easter egg where you can actually unlock the original game. If there's like one room halfway through the game, if you point a bar a certain way, all right, it unlocks this game. So that's all I really wanted to say about that. Go ahead.
Well, here's a fact about walls.
A fact about walls? Okay, let's hear a fact about walls.
If you run into walls, you would say, ouch.
That's true. I don't know how willing I am to keep putting up that graphic. Come on. Oh, you jerk. I am in a bad way, but I think there's health.
Game over, random guy.
Game over, random guy. I think he's supposed to be the... Oh, that was dangerous. Okay, I think he's supposed to be like the Sultan's Guard. I think there's a breakaway tile right here. Oh, no, maybe not. All right, well, good to know.
Well, it's jump through walls tile.
It's jump through walls tile? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of breakaway tiles and like just hidden garbage throughout this game. Because that's what I was trying to say earlier, that, you know, you see that you've got that 60-minute time limit, but they basically had to make these games as hard as possible to make you really get your money's worth. Okay, I am not going to drink the evil poison this time, thinking foolishly that it's actually, you know, wonderful, increase my health magic potion. No, sir. Oh, it is not.
It also traps you in.
Well,
and there's no way out.
That's gravity for you, everybody. It sucks.
Womp, 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 womp.
It holds absolutely no pretense about being an easy game. And I warned you up front, we're going to be seeing a lot. Is that your sarcastic clap?
Yeah.
Wow, you've got just a whole bag of sass inside of you, don't you, little lady?
No,
Is this Murder Town?
Clapping at the game.
You were clapping at the game? That's Murder Town. I knew there was probably a good reason that I wasn't going down that way. Tump, 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 tump.
His feet sound really weird.
Well, I think that's just fully.
Why did you jump over the spikes?
Because I didn't want them to super kill me, as opposed to just regular kill. I think, actually, the preferred strategy is to lower yourself down, and then attack! Haja! Haja!
What?
Haja!
What?
Haja! Got him!
Game over, bad guy.
Game over, bad guy.
That one is...
I actually don't need it right now, because... I actually don't need it right now, because I am at full
That
health.
was our timer.
Yes, the timer has gone off. So, hopefully this guy doesn't super murder me.
40 minutes left.
Or I'll just fall off a cliff.
And die for everything.
That's a good way to go out. Falling down a cliff.
Yeah.
Alright then. Alright, so after a little bit of time with Prince of Persia, what did you think?
Goodish weird.
Okay, what did you like about it?
The swords.
And is there anything that you did not like?
Dying.
On the spikes?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. So what kind of rating do you want to give to this game?
5 cats made out of cupcakes.
Okay then. This game is absolutely relentless. The puzzles are challenging, the combat forces you to engage rather than button mash, and the ever-ticking clock forces you to carefully consider every action before taking a blind leap. The game definitely shows its age in a lot of ways, but the clunky controls and harsh visuals lend to a lot of the charm, and the lack of a backing tune helps emphasize the isolation as you try to rescue the princess, and not succumb to the many, many ways you can die. If all of that is still a deal breaker, there are still countless ports that are sure to tickle any gamer's fancy. Overall, this is still a fantastic game, and truly a unique piece of gaming history. Well, that is all the time that we have for this week, guys. As always, we hope that you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you again next week. Until then, keep playing.